Rebellion.
These look familiar.
Revelio. Defendo. Accio. Accio. Revelio.
More statues.
Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Not making this easy on me. I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. Where?
Accio. Revelio.
I presume I'm looking for traces of ancient magic. But where?
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Expelliarmus. Defend. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Revelio. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defender. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Accio. Revelio.
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
Accio.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Accio.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Accio.
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Accio. Revelio. Revelio. Potato, stupid one. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Expelliarmus, Confringo, Defender. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Defendo. Protego. Accio. Expelliarmus, Confringo. Defendo.
What a relief.
Revelio.
Another pensive.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here. Hogwarts stone. That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the Pensive.
Before the witch from the last Pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next Pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world?
Not that I recall.
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am,
Thank you, sir. Revelio. Revelio.
Hello again. I've got spectacular news. The broom upgrade's ready. Ha, stop by the shop when you can.
I hope you will come and see me about a pressing and highly confidential matter at your
Accio.
first convenience.
Defendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach you Descendo, useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Revelio.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe. Oh!
Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on Gerald. Just keep an eye out for his tongue. You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like... enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed? What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes. Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor.
I did.
It was all right, but...
Wouldn't know it the way you handled them. You'll soon learn that properly controlled beasts can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other fifth years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
I need to talk to you. Come here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have... You were an augury at noon in the...
I certainly...
It's something my gran and I say. It means... At least, that's what we...
I couldn't stand there and watch them hop.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light...
You've intrigued.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise. Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you. I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Revelio. Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Confringo. Revelio.
Careful! Things will soon go to pot if I'm put out of commission.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young. First, please allow me to apologize if I see. Although I hear your visit.
I suppose you could call it.
Oh, of course not. From what I understand. In fact, my recent visit. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. Which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demigod.
Revelio.
A demigod?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
Why would I do...
Oh, rest assured, there's very little risk, and first, you know how to cast a... next, you'll notice that the door...
But what about
curfew? Oh, tosh! And I took advantage of it. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's...
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Well done! You're in! Remember, it's a disillusionment charm, so no one claps eyes.
Revelio.
This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Busy time.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
The faculty tower is off limits to students.
Revelio.
How are your students getting on this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape-flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom. Revelio.
If the ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or hell, I suppose. Anyway,
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide.
Revelio.
Most please be included. Ravenclaw? I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that.
I thought I heard something. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
All the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention to the next match, if there ever is one.
I suppose you should.
Revelio.
Hufflepuff? Ravenclaw? I know when I see a winning bet, and Ravenclaw would not have been that. Not this year, anyway.
I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that?
What was what?
I thought I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch.
It's a majestic.
Revelio. 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 Hello, Hamora. Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing.
You! Now, remember, the moons are only...
How many statues?
I don't know precisely. You have your work cut out for you.
You mentioned offering.
I did. Once you brought me enough... Not every lock is as easy to pick.
Understood.
I appreciate it. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it.
Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? I'd like to ask you about...
Of course.
Actually...
What are you up to now?
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now. Thank you again for delivering those potions to Madame Lawing. Saved me a lot of time and...
Mine now, demi-guys.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Welcome back. I've arranged a special prize. What are we looking for today? You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, I must tell you, half of Hogsmeade's been... Without the information you provided, it may sound ambitious, but I wondered, would you be interested in joining... If you were to test this first upgrade...
What more can you tell?
It's just a jaunt from here, south of Hogsmeade. Beautiful mountain views. The course was designed to test flyer stamina. Some of your classmates mentioned they were headed there, eager to see what Imelda has in store. A bit surprising, considering many of them expressed reticence at the idea of racing against her at all. I hope that won't deter you, and you'll give the course a go. At least think on it.
Sounds as if you're...
Thank you. Report back as soon as you can, and we'll be off to the races.
Off to the races, then. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Have a look around. I'll be with you.
Revelio.
Well, what say we show you some of what's available? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Lumos! Expelliarmus! Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Protego. Revelio. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stupefy. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Perhaps a hybrid. Bouncing
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful. I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Well, if there's one thing I love to see. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots. Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Mind the plants, please?
Flipendo!
Look at that! You're a natural.
Expelliarmus! Flipendo! Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Professor, I was wondering...
Oh, how nice of you to ask.
That sounds lovely.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the Mind you, it did take some time. And whilst...
I suppose that makes...
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us. And we each grow and thrive. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. I spent a good deal of time alone in...
I'm sorry the other students...
Oh, but I've given you the wrong impression. On the In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing to...
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends... Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the magic... Lovely to see.
Flipendo! Defendo! Flipendo! Revelio. Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo.
What are you up to now?
Defendo!
There they are. She wasn't making it up.
Revelio.
Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Accio.
Miss Willardsey will never believe where the butterflies led me.
Revelio.
Well, well. Look what we have here.
Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo. Revelio. Flipendo. Protego. Expelliarmus.
I've seen you use Expelliarmus many times. Well, I'll tell you that. I should.
Revelio.
You're the one who released Trevor, aren't you? That's a mistake.
Protego. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Flipendo. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Accio. Stupefy. Confringo. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
please.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Well, what happened? Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely. I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Have you heard what Ranrock and Rookwood are working on?
Not much more than the friendship between wizards and goblins is they each want something. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow.
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Don't misunderstand me. They should, however, be confronted and reminded whenever possible.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Accio! Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Welcome to the Hog's Head.
Revelio.
The empty seat is yours.
What do we have here? A demiguise.
Can I help you with something? You look familiar.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, Actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
If I retrieve the relic, how do...
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will gather whatever supplies you may need.
Revelio. These rocks have seen better days. Revelio.